What's up again, guys? Yeah, it's me, Dovahkiin, and welcome back to my Baldur's Gate 3 series. And before we begin, be sure to hit on the subscribe button for more great videos. Alright, in the last episode, we entered the Underdark via the defiled temple and decimated a few monstrosities, a bullet, and a couple of minotaurs. In today's vid, we will discover the settlements here in the Underdark. And this is kinda important for me because I'm running out of merchants to trade with. All that's left are Aaron at the Grove and Brem at the Zentarim basement. Hopefully we meet new ones later. Anyway, before we venture there, let's unearth a buried chest. And we're here back where we killed the Minotaurs in the previous vid.
A long way to go still.
No one's stopped me yet. Can't slow down. That might be worth a look.
Let's burn the Timasks first. Okay, to get to the settlements at the central north of the Underdark, we need to sweep a minefield, so to speak.
Let's get on with it.
Shouldn't have wished to live in more interesting times. What path lies before me? Hell of a combination. Get confused by one, blown up by the other. Maybe I need more pockets.
You are swallowed by a chorus of turbulent music. Through one creature sing many voices, the harmony of an entire collective.
Sovereign, he has come. He is here.
The choir fades. A single melody rises above the others, brassy and commanding.
I am sovereign.
You see a vision. Your lifeless body wrapped in fungal tendrils. The Sovereign is threatening you.
State your purpose.
Fungal roots weave through your mind, seeking your true intent. Then the Sovereign drones a new melody, cautious but welcoming.
I can mend neither skin nor spirit, but we still might commune. Descend to me. Let us speak in flesh.
The persistent music coaxes you forward. The Sovereign expects you.
Nice, a waypoint. Alright, first let's have a telepathic chat with a boss mushroom.
Should mind my step. What is the creature doing to those corpses?
The Sovereign's thick fingers stroke the corpse at its feet. A droning melody greets you as the creature turns its gaze to you.
Flesh talker, I show you a memory. Watch and listen.
A violent vision grips you. Dwergar, dark dwarves chopping Myconid remains.
They broke our peace. They killed our young.
The Sovereign's song slows to the pace of a dirge. It is still in mourning.
We laid waste to many, but intruders remain. Lakeward.
The Sovereign's song halts as it measures your worth.
I sense your resolve. You will find Dwergar invaders near Lake's Edge. Cleanse the rot. Destroy them.
Let us spill blood. Dwergar or Myconid, I care not which.
Deep purples swirl into familiar shapes. Gnomes in mining gear, chased by Dwergar.
The Dwergar seek a gnome. It is a guest.
The Sovereign says nothing, but you hear appreciation in its song. An illusion comes over you, a Dwergar choking on a cloud of gleaming dust.
Accept this gift. It will help you exterminate.
The Sovereign gifts you one more vision, a wall of vines parting to reveal glowing light.
Riches of magic and mind. Cleanse the rot, and they are yours. You do the circle a service. We will await word. We breathe life into our enemy's flesh. The dead make a fine host for my growing children.
If I die down here, destroy my corpse.
Don't worry. I wouldn't hesitate.
You may not. The spores hear only the circle. They dance to no other harmony.
Now I'm gonna help an ailing gnome. Don't forget to bring an antitoxin. Also, though not necessary, to pass a difficult insight check, I'm gonna use a mind reading pot.
I'm ready.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have.
Don't.
Her condition is familiar. Poison, derived from a wild weed common to the Underdark. She'll need an antidote soon, most likely held by the poisoner.
Dwergar slashed me.
Myconids. Oh, took pity on me. Sound lads, especially since the Greys gave him hell for it.
Now that's hospitality. The fungus could teach our druid friends a thing or two.
Gods! Whatever that is, I needed it. Why are you helping me? No arguments there. Felt like a hook horror was sorting through my guts. But... that cure did the trick. Quick, sharp too. I thank you for your help, but I gotta get moving. Oh, it hurts. Girls' garters. Oh, I don't have time for this. My kin need me. Maybe not, but you are. I need you to rescue my kin. We can pay. We're Ironhand Clan, best artificers in Baldur's Gate. We were on an expedition down here when the Dwergar snatched us up. I got away, but not the others. The Greys have them digging out some old ruin across the lake. Just mining for materials. Nothing unusual.
The briefest hesitation, but enough. She's lying.
But our work pays well. Help my clan and we'll make it worth your while, I swear. Fine. It's complicated, but my clan has trouble back in the city. A blood feud. We were searching for something to turn the tide. That's all I can say. But it's worth a lot to us. Understand? Look, you've done me a good turn and you deserve the truth. But that's as much of it as I can tell, I swear it. If you need to go your own way, I respect that, but still, I'm asking. Thank you. Only wish I could go with you. But here... I nabbed these boots from the Greys when I ran. I'll feel better knowing you're using them to kick some Dwergar ass. I'll mark where I made my escape, and wait here, I suppose. Not much choice, eh?
Next, let's meet the first merchant in this colony, along with his rather unsettling companion.
Ah, a visitor. You're a welcome sight. But let us observe the customs of the locals.
The scholar's brow tenses. His voice spills into your skull, the spores connecting mind to mind.
Blurg, proud member of the Society of Brilliance, at your service. Or perhaps not. Your mind is far more complex than that of the fungi. Understandable. We are small in number and rarely stay in one place for long. My colleagues and I are working to improve conditions in the Underdark. This need not be such a dire, hostile place. It's curious to find a surface dweller here. What has brought you down so deep? Truly remarkable. But why come to the Underdark, where they hold so much power? You were infected by an illithid tadpole? It's a miracle you're still intact. You must be worried sick, but have no fear. I have a friend who may be able to assist. Omeluum!
I hope this is important, Blurg. My Zerkwood samples need constant attention.
It is. This adventurer has an illithid tadpole inside his head, but he hasn't turned.
No ceremorphosis. That's impossible, but intriguing. Are you looking to have it extracted?
Geich, your head will make a fine trophy for my queen.
Please hold. I understand your rage against my kin. One of my brethren forced a tadpole into your eye. Or ear, perhaps? But I assure you, I stand with the Society of Brilliance, not the colonies of my people.
Fool! They infest your head and invade your dreams, and still you would parley.
I ask only that you refrain from violence. I respect that your opinion of my kind may be charged. If that settles matters for the time being, would you like a diagnosis? Open your mind to me. Let us see what lurks within.
As Omeluum's mind pierces yours, the tadpole pulses with power. It feels 10 times its size. Alive, awake, almost smug.
This is most unusual. The incubation period should be complete, as should your transformation. But the larva is infused with strange magic. It appears to be in some form of stasis. No, it appears to be shielded from physical and magical influence. And even without the shield, the extraction would involve severe cranial trauma. It is not ideal. The process would surely kill you. But not to worry. Should you transform, I will happily perform a new examination. A Nautiloid? Fascinating. I have never set foot on one myself. They were our warships during the greatest eras of the Illithid Empire. We ruled the entire astral plane from their decks. The design was lost when the Gith rebelled and ended our dominion. Of course, I am sorry I cannot assist you in its removal. But I have an idea.
Oh, perhaps I should start taking notes.
There may be a way to bypass that stasis. There are many alchemical substances that can influence the mind. A tincture distilled from a collection of rare mushrooms. They have subtle psionic influence. I would require a fresh ton of madness and Timusk spores. But be warned, in their natural state, both of these mushrooms can be quite dangerous. Timusks cause confusion in those that approach them. The tongue is self-explanatory. My formula will hamper the more harmful effects once the mushrooms are brewed into a potion. Your sanity, however much you possess, should remain intact.
The Underdark, of course, although they are quite rare, and their discovery perilous. I imagine Lenore would have them in her possession. She served Mystra as a cleric. She is quite fond of her garden. Lenore has always been a lonely sort. Nature was her only companion. I offered her the chance to join the society, but she refused. Her experiments on Susa bark took priority.
May your travels be safe and swift. I have never seen anything like it, Blur. Is my species evolving?
Now I'm curious. How does a mind flayer have free will? Let's talk to Omeluum again.
Perhaps, but at such an accelerated rate.
Very well.
I greet you, child of the sun. How has your search for the mushrooms fared? I was born with a propensity for arcane magic my people despise. It gave me the strength to resist the elder brain. Every waking hour I pushed back against its dire hold. My wizardry empowered me. The moment its control shattered, I fled. Before the colony discovered, I had defected. In the beginning, I had an arrangement with a lich. Excellent company, despite what one would expect. I required brains, he required souls. A perfect symbiosis. But our ambitions eventually splintered. I wished to better the world, and he preferred its rot. So I left his company, and thus I now feed from those who act against the society's goals. Perhaps the peoples of the Underdark will be less inclined to violence if they comprehend the cost, yes?
How is your more personal research progressing? Welcome back. Have you made any new discoveries? I do enjoy a good bargain, if anything in my private collection is to your liking.
As you can see, I'm loaded, so I'm gonna buy all his uniques.
Very well. I have mushrooms to catalogue.
This is the wall of vines that Sovereign Spaw showed us earlier. And it's actually a vault, and you get to open it after killing the Dwergar. However, you really don't have to finish his quest to reap the rewards. Watch how I get inside and loot everything. By the way, you can also get another quest from an item there.
Need to find a way forward.
That's curious.
I wonder what the next move is.
No one back home will ever believe this. I don't need any attention right now.
The cover proudly announces this book to be Flumph Mating Rituals. Underdark fauna is a topic much written on, but this title has never appeared in any collection you've seen. The scrutiny proves too much. The lurid text melts away before your eyes. An illusion. What remains are simple instructions written in a spare hand. The secret to forging adamantine.
Adamantine forge. Think of the masterworks that could be made there.
This helmet can cast invisibility once per short rest. Next, let's chat with another boss mushroom, but an outsider that is.
What's up for discussion?
Fleshwalker, tongue talker. Far you've come. Reach into memory. Tell me of home.
It reveals its own home in reply. A humid cove filled with decaying Myconid corpses.
Dwargar destroyed my people. I am a sovereign with no circle. This circle does not welcome me. But I have heard the song. You mean to cleanse the Dwargar rot. I mean to join you. I am the danger, and I am the cure. They erased my people. I will erase theirs. In death, your foe becomes your ally. I will raise it. You may command it. Remain in the Underdark, and I will follow. We cleanse the rot together.
I chose to have him because of his OP ability, of which I will discuss later. Anyway, let's meet another merchant.
Seems the shrooms are letting in more people every day. You see a fella on his own on your way in. Dwarf,
Balen's his name. Bald, blue tunic, dumb as a stick. Right, never mind. My useless husband. Sent him for an errand. It's no surprise he's made a mess of it. Knock yourself out. But don't come begging for coin if you find him. You try to ransom him to me, you'll find yourself skint and stuck with a fat old lout.
Okay, I'm gonna buy all her uniques as well.
Might be enough to cover rent.
Now let's search for Balen at the northwest.
Whatever comes, I'm ready.
No one back home will ever believe this. Swift as my feet can carry me. Still fresh. Some monster did this, marking its territory.
What's next, I wonder?
What a name. Another step forward.
Stop! Stop! Pippa Bang!
You recognize the name. Bibberbang, a mushroom that releases dangerous spores. Highly flammable.
I know that! Scroll! Escape! My bag, please! I've dropped it somewhere! Thank you, thank you! Bad idea.
Besides saving Balen, there are 3 notable stuff in this area. Well, one of them is just a buried chest, which you can discover later. But the significant ones are the ring, found in a skeleton, and the Noblestalk mushroom, both of which can be accessed by traversing the ledges. I will delegate Star to get them. But first, I need to swap his gear with the Swiracy shoes for better jump distance and the Amulet of Misty Step for a quick escape. As per saving Balen, that's LZ's job. She's gonna jump in and pick up the torch just for good measure, then toss the bag to Balen. But before that, loot everything in it, except for one Misty Step scroll. Alright, let's do this.
What now? Stay here.
Without delay.
Still alive, so that's progress.
I'm all right. God, I can finally breathe. Ah, right. As what were you saying? Damn it! I must need to go. For you. Your trouble. Ta.
These boots have seen everything.
On a side note, there's an easier way to do all that. If, like me, you have Glut in your squad, you can simply make him do everything. He's a walking mushroom, so obviously he doesn't trigger the Bibber Bangs. But where's the fun in that, right? And speaking of fun, let's fucking blow it all up. Okay, before we report back to Dareth, let's discover the buried chest and pick up a bunch of ingredients.
Let's get on with it.
I have a lot on my mind and, well, in it. Swift as my feet can carry me.
Something over there.
Finishing their quest rewards you with a rare pair of gloves. But here's the deal with a Noblestalk. You can give it to either of the three, Shadow, Dareth, or Balen. Giving it to Shadow, restoring one of her memories in the process, will net you nothing, but unlocks a quest with a certain NPC in Act 3. As per the Dwarven couple, you will meet them later. They have a shop in Baldur's Gate. But together or separately depends on your choice. Giving Dareth the Noblestalk seems to be the right path, but narratively, I'll go for Balen instead. She will get pissed for now, but will thank you later in Act 3. Don't worry, you can still trade with her here in Act 1 by using the trade button. Again, there's only one Noblestalk, but I'll show you how to regain Shadow's memory and cure Balen's dementia or whatever mental condition he has at the same time. You just need to put it in a bag. And yes, this is a bug.
A long way to go still.
All right. What now?
Lady of Sorrows, guide us. Did you want something? I can't. My memories are being withheld for a reason. Lady Shah will return them to me when the time is right, no sooner. Besides, mushrooms aren't my favorite. I think it's because of the gills. All right, give it here. I remembered something. Not everything. It's new and not new at the same time. All jumbled up. I was younger. Much younger. An initiate at the cloister. I was upset about something. The others were teasing me, mocking my name. Like I wasn't worthy of it. There was another. A tiefling boy with short horns and purple hair. I think he was my friend. He tried to make me feel better. Ronald. That's the last part of it I remember. That must be his name. Perhaps he's still there in Baldur's Gate. Why?
See, it's still there. Once I give it to Balen, it will rightfully disappear. But first, let's talk to Dareth to get our reward, and double-cross her on the Noblestalk to get yet another one. Cheaper, that is.
I should speak up.
Look at that. Got my useless old man back. I suppose that's your doing. His hands are empty as a whole. We'll have to send him back out soon enough. Love. Never heard of it. Balen's meek now, but he used to be a rotten old bastard. Treated me like an old shoe for 70 years. Losing his mind was the only good he ever did by me. Collecting Noblestalk. Valuable mushroom. We've a shop in Baldur's Gate. The locals go mad for it. Nearly nothing it can't cure. Blindness, poison, hair loss. Probably. But Balen in his right mind wasn't worth half of Noblestalk. I know him better than anyone. Got the scars to prove it. To no surprise of mine, you're more competent than Balen. Go on then. Hand it over. Loads. But I haven't got anything to offer for it. And I'm counting on the shroom for that. Give it or don't. Stop! Fine. Take this. Wedding ring from a pillock. It has to be worth something. You thieving mudsucker! I hope a cave-in breaks every bone in your carcass! That old idiot.
to be watch some next time.
My friend!
Bibberban. Curious. Beautiful. But dangerous. Next time. More careful next time. For certain. Thank you for your help. Me too. But Noblestalk, you have it? Derek wants it very badly. Very, very badly indeed. Help me. Yes. My mind isn't what it used to be. I could run the shop again. That is, help Derek. I don't...
Time to press ahead.
How could you just eat the Noblestalk?
Don't know, just ate it. Head feels funny. God! I can finally think! Look at Derek!
What have you done?
What's the matter, woman? I got my brain back. Smile. Well?
Balen, it's been a good few years. I need a chance to think.
Never made a habit of that before. Don't see why you'd start now.
Do you remember these last years? Since you've been sick.
Remember how you used me like a mule?
I learned that from the best.
Well, the best is back. You'll learn your place again, even if you forgot till now. Come on, get to packing. We're going home.
You don't know what you've done. Leave me be.
See, you can still trade with her.
You don't understand. You don't know what he's capable of. Just go. Please.
Okay, stay tuned in for the next episode as we explore more of the Underdark. And that is all there is for now. Thanks for watching. Also, check out other videos from Sabbath Philippines and don't forget to subscribe. See you on my next vid. Peace out, y'all.